Hello, Bo.
Sam Beeman, try to stick to an upload schedule challenge, impossible. The title of the video did not lie. I am coming back to wrestling to wrestle in college. A couple things influenced my decision, but one of them was not a coaching problem. I love my cross-country coach. She's so sweet. And it is not like it is not a slight to her, me changing sports, because she's a very nice person, and she's a good coach. And it's me changing sports is not because of her, for sure. Because I would have, saying goodbye to her was, pretty hard for me to say to her, at least. Because, quitting a sport is, pretty difficult. The biggest reason, obviously, that I'm coming back is because I just love to compete in wrestling a lot more than running, per se. It's a lot more fun to me. I would rather compete in wrestling I'd rather, do a wrestling tournament than a track meet any day of the week. Track isn't even that fun for me. I'm going to be honest. I'm more of a cross-country guy. But that 8K is brutal. I probably could have stuck it out the rest of the years that I'm at college. But to be honest, I probably gotten burnt out. And with wrestling, it's not really I like to compete. So it's not a chore for me, per se. A chore. The second big reason was because during this collegiate running season, I have been the most injured I have ever been in any sports season ever. I've had 3 injuries of this year. I had one in my hip during cross country, one in my hamstring during cross country, and then a stress reaction in my shin. So almost a stress fracture in my shin during track. So that was pretty brutal, and that kind of opened my eyes. I was like, wrestling, it's a combat sport, but I've never been that hurt in wrestling. And so, obviously, I want to be doing what I like for as long as possible. It's pretty hard to make content when you're injured, all right? We had a area of time where the content was sparse, and that was because I was injured. It was hard to bring stuff to you guys. So that's another reason. And this isn't really a big deciding factor, but for content purposes, wrestling does look a bit more cooler than running, and you can do a bit more with it. It's a bit different every time. There's a way to run correctly, but wrestling is a bit different every time. So hopefully that'll be some awesome content for you guys, and I could not be more excited, and I'm guaranteeing you guys I'm going to bring my all to this. I can't just switch sports and then be buns at it, so we're going to try our absolute hardest, especially over the summer, to get back that wrestling, technique, remove all the rust. That is the goal this summer, because going a year without wrestling is probably going to remove some skill, just how going a year without running is going to remove some running skill. Dude, I remember just walking to the weight room and just passing by the wrestlers getting ready for a dual meet, and I'm just bro, I was if I was watching them while a dual meet was going on and not just them getting warmed up, it would have been an instantaneous decision. I'd be all right, I would come back. I want to come back. But oh my gosh, seeing them warm up, I'm just bro, I want that to be me, is all I could think about. I was damn, bro. I was do I really switch? But I just thought, obviously, you guys deserve to know. I didn't want to put it off too long. I made the decision 2 months ago, but I thought that it deserved its own video, not just a story post or something like that. But I hope you guys all stay tuned. Actual videos should be coming soon. I'm home now, so the world is my oyster. Thank you for watching The Sun Beeman.